I think this morning was a really beautiful gathering of people from many different whakapapa tangata whenua and non-Māori coming together to recognise the promises of Te Tiriti o Waitangi. A lot of the kōrero that happened this morning reflected that as well.
And so what a wonderful thing to be able to come here to allow the karakia and the prayers that are important so that we could pause for a moment, think about the values that we believe in, the people that have entrusted us with the roles of responsibility that we have.
Te Tiriti's not going anywhere. Aha ko, the kōrero that might happen in Parramatta and Wellington, it's not going anywhere, and as long as people continue to gather here, not just here on Waitangi, but all day, every day, as I would like to say, but we're not going anywhere.
Yesterday we saw protests against the government when it comes to about the Treaty Principles Bill. People turning their back during David Seymour and Shane Jones' speech. What did you make of that?
Yeah, I think that's really disappointing because, they call it, the tikanga, the values that are really important, is that, it's a sacred space.
The discussions around it, the politics around it, really encouraging division and really encouraging wrong information about what it is. We have a promise of relationship and belonging, and I think we have a responsibility, all of us, to give life to that. And in spite of whatever's being said, we have a responsibility to do that. And I think about it as a mama, I think about our babies at Koanga, and they don't know about this, and then they never should know about the rhetoric that is happening. So every day I feel a responsibility to make sure we live in joy and we don't forget, and we give life to Te Tiriti, because it's not a piece of paper.
What do you make of the National Party leader, Luxon, not being present at Waitangi this year?
Yeah, it's a bit disappointing. I mean, it's not the first time though. Prime Ministers have come and go. I know that people like Helen Clark and others have had, Prime Ministers have had some difficult times up here. It's one of those contentious places. But you can't run away from the contention. You can't run away from, that challenge that is there. You have to run to it, stand in it, and begin to sort of contend with what these issues are. So I think that actually coming here is really important, and in my view, you should be present.